Alright, this was something I've been trying to do in this game for a long time. I've been playing this game for like well over a year, well over 1,000 hours into this game, and this was the final achievement that I had to get before I actually had like 100% completion for this game until Pack 4 releases, which I'll have to do a whole bunch more achievements, but those shouldn't be too hard because this is by far the hardest one in the game. Sloth, if you don't know, is a 1 in 10,000 chance every roll, I think, or at least that's what I've been informed. And so you don't get that many opportunities. I have seen probably, I don't know, 20 to 30 slots at this point, so it's been a good amount. But the amount of times you actually get them in arena, because I play a lot of versus, and at the start of the game when you actually have a chance to put it on your team and try to get level 3, you don't get that many chances. My previous best, I had maybe like a level 2 and a third sloth at like 8 wins and then lost. So I had like one good attempt, but besides that, I really haven't had any good attempts besides this one. This was like my second good attempt at this sloth. And I've gotten quite a few in arena. Like most of the attempts just die really quickly because you're pretty much running a 4 squad, and also you're spending 15 gold just on trying to get level 3 sloths, so it's a lot of wasted gold. It means you really have to high roll when you actually get the sloth, like a double high roll. So, I mean, the odds just are not super good, but pretty good start. I'll actually talk about the run. You can see I got a spider pill into rabbit, which is so good. Rabbit is a great scaler in the mid game, and I also got early ox. Ox is just generally a very good unit, I think, especially since flamingo exists. I think flamingo and ants, of course, you can pill stuff in front of, and melon armor is just really good early. But I actually get to use the sloth or something. Okay, that hedgehog was really unfortunate, but I get a draw, which is huge there. Didn't want to lose one more life because that would have been really tragic. And yeah, I can actually put bone attack on this 1-5 sloth, and it's really a 5-5, so not too bad. Early hippo's not great, but I had immediate garlic in the shop, so it's actually pretty good tempo here. It will help me probably win this turn, and especially since the salad hit it. 5-8 hippo with garlic, that's going to be kind of ahead of what like most teams are going to be, hopefully. And then ants, ox in the back. Okay, I ran into a pretty strong duck dodo team, so not going to work there. But normally, I feel like hippo would be a pretty helpful unit here. I normally think hippo's really bad, but if I get early hippo with garlic, I guess I'll take it. Yeah, going for some level ups here to try to get early tier 5s, because in standard pack or turtle pack, tier 5s are extremely good. Some of them can just like win you the game if you get early seal, sometimes early monkey, early turkey. Like there's just so many things that will give you a huge advantage over the rest of the competition. So that's what I'm going for here. Rolling, I actually luck out and get 2 level ups here. So now I have ox and rabbit, looking pretty good. And I found the pill for the ant as well, which is why I rolled. Sometimes instead of just spending your 3 gold and buying one thing because it works out, you actually just want to roll, because like the reward for getting these early tier ups is pretty massive sometimes, and it's very much worth it. So early shark is great. Shark is a scaler itself because when you pill something, it's double the stats. So you're getting 2-4 for 2 gold. That's just really good scaling right there. It's like a discounted sushi kind of. And so I decided to sell the rabbit because I just wanted to be able to pill this ant. I'm going to get 2 stats for the ox melon as well, and I'm going to get the 4-2, which hits the melon. So now I have a 10-10, and the goal just worked out perfectly to do it again. Double pill in the shop is actually a high roll when you have shark, because it's already an 8-10, and that doesn't include the stats as getting in battle. Don't even have any summons. I mean, it's a good example of how good shark can be here. And run into a rhino team, which is usually good because rhino is one of the worst pets in the game. Yeah, gonna be a win there. Don't have to be too afraid of running like a 4 squad. And there's another pill, so I've gotten very lucky here. I could just pill the hippo, honestly. I guess I could pill the sheep as well, since, I mean, it's pretty much, you get the 2 gold back, so the pill doesn't really cost anything. It's just still 3 gold there. And turtle pill, gonna be amazing as well for shark. And squirrel. Squirrel is actually really pivotal when you're going for level 3 sloth, because again, you're spending 15 gold to try to get this guy to level 3. You're not gonna find another sloth in the shop, so that's like the only way to level it up, unless if you're doing custom packs. Actually, now that I think about it, if you were to go for like level 2 alpaca and then you gave like a 1-up to a level 2 sloth and pilled it, I guess you could get like level 3 sloth that way, but I mean, that seems very unlikely. But yeah, so discounted chocolate plus, an extra 50% chance to see it in the first roll. plus just a little bit of help in scaling, discounted pair, why not? The problem is, like, what do you actually want to level up here? Do you want to just go for the scaling, to go for the wins? Like, if you get level 2 squirrel, maybe find a cat or a seal, that should be enough scaling to win, but then you just might run out of time and not be able to get level 3 sloth in time, which is also another problem, because I'm already at 5 wins, so this could end just in 5 more, which would be 50 gold left. Still quite a bit, but I mean, if you're spending all your gold just leveling up and trying to scale, you're not going to have a ton to just buy chocolate or roll. So I decided to just go straight for the sloth, because there's nothing more disappointing than just running out of time. And then I guess I have some lives. I could possibly throw a couple rounds if I really need it. But the problem is, if you throw those rounds, the teams are only going to get stronger, and your team's probably not going to get any stronger because you're just rolling for chocolate. And then there's a good chance you just lose the last round anyway, so it can kind of backfire there. I found 2 cows, which is pretty helpful. Able to get a 20/20 ox with melon. See, this guy is really helpful. And then I also have the shark in the back with melon. So just melon difference going to be really helpful here. Ox is going to counter the mosquito. Plus I had the onboard turtle, so not going to get the melon pop there. Another good win. Running into some fairly weak teams. I do think that the teams depend on when you play their game, like depending on what time zone you're in. I think the teams can be stronger. I don't know if it's just me, but when I did the 100 arena run challenge, where I tried to just win as many as possible out of 100, and I actually did it twice. The second time I got 79 out of 100, in case you're curious. You could try to beat it for yourself. The record, I think, is 82 by cleanup. But, actually, I completely forgot where I was going with this. I just brought that up. The most consistent way to win an arena is usually just food scaling. If you can get seal or cat, that's usually the way to go. But I'm investing everything into sloth here, and I'm kind of running out of turns to actually scale. Like, at this point, I really just need to roll for chocolate. Alright, but I did get level 2 shark, which should just be able to give a whole bunch more stats, especially since I have the sheep for summons. And if I do find another pill, I can finally pill this turtle. And you can see how big the shark is, really kind of carrying my team. I just have 2 really strong units with melon, and that's kind of carrying me. And there we go, another pill as well. I do have a mammoth in the shop, so mammoth pill, a lot of stats, just very worth it most of the time. Plus, I mean, with level 2 shark and level 2 ox, that's so many additional stats. So I guess it can be worth a freeze just in case I happen to run into another pill. But I only have 2 turns left. I do have a couple lives to potentially lose, but I prefer to just win the next 2 rounds and just find one more chocolate. I think that's my best chance at winning. And you could put the sheep in front of the ox for the extra 2 attack, but I think that the positioning is more important, just to have a generally strong unit more towards the front in case they have like a camel, peacock, kangaroo, whatever it is, since you never know what you're going to run into in arena. 1 more win. Dude, I was so nervous at this point. I couldn't believe that this run was actually working. There's a mushroom mammoth, just generally good tempo, just get a bunch of stats. But I decided to just roll for chocolate because your odds of like finding a chocolate in 10 rolls, I mean, they're pretty good, but they're nothing like insane. If I remember correctly, it's maybe like 75% chance. And you actually need to find it within 7 rolls if you want to be able to buy it that turn. So I think maybe even like a slightly less percent chance. Although I don't remember the exact statistics. But turn 13 here. I do have cat cow set up for next turn, but the problem is if I sell the sheep, I'm going to lose some shark stats. I guess ideally I would find like a pill for the mammoth, but it is level 1.5. Kind of sucks to have a level 1.5. Yeah, camel peacock here, and I'm not going to be able to get through the peacock, which means it's just going to one-shot my shark. Plus they had double stakes, so I mean, I just wasn't winning that one, I guess. Another cow. Alright, so the snail value here, perfectly this turn, I guess I would find like level 2 mammoth and a mushroom somehow. But I already have a bunch of gold to spend on the cat cow, so I just decided to take it. And I do have 1 more life, so in case I lose this round, I can hopefully buy like pizza, sushi next turn, or try to find the mushroom mammoth. And yeah, there's another pill. I could pill the cat, honestly. Even though I just mentioned that I would like to scale with it, it's probably worth it just to get the extra attack on the ox and the extra stats on the shark. And then I'm thinking like, okay, maybe if I run into a summon team, I should just replace it with Croc, just in case. But most of the time, Croc, like 1 single Croc probably won't kill the summon teams. If they just have like a level 2 turkey, that'll get it out of range. But run into kind of a sniping team, which is perfect for me because I have a bunch of melon and actually able to win. I can't believe I did it. This is so lucky, so random, just doing some random arena runs. Very happy to see this and can finally say that I have all the achievements in this game. Not a ton of people actually have the level 3 sloth ribbon. But 224,000 points, finally got the ribbon. Thanks for watching. See ya.